Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Teri, and my channel is called Holding Your Space. And number one, happy Thanksgiving. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving. And I just wanted to talk about Three Eye Atlas and also the crystalline energy and how we're all kind of feeling it right now. You might find yourself being quite exhausted at the moment. You might find yourself being energized at the moment at other times, not being able to sleep or not being able to get enough sleep. So we're all kind of waving, going through that wave, going through the flow of it right now. I've been kind of quiet about Three Eye Atlas, and I just want to say I know Three Eye Atlas. I've seen it since I was a child. It came to me when I was in my crib. I saw them, these entities, I believe, that are part of the Three Eye Atlas. Not only as a child in my crib, but later on as I was growing up as well. They came to me as a geode. And I think a lot of us are going to start remembering this, that inside that geode is all crystalline energy. Excuse me. And they're here to help us change our frequency. So there are many here that have been aligning to this 3D, 5D, 4D, 7D even, energy, the density that's changing on the planet. Also, as more light comes in, and that's just a fact, right? I think that there's all this light coming in from the solar flares, and everything is changing a bit here. So also you might see a lot of things in chaos, which some say, oh, there's always chaos on the planet. Yes, there is, but there's also the old ways are falling apart, I believe, and the new ways are coming in. Excuse me. When I saw these geodes as a child, they would come in because I was scared. Now I believe it's because, as most children come into this 3D density with judgment and constructs and whatnot, and this gravitational heavy pull, as souls come in, that we're kind of feeling like, gosh, why am I here? The age-old question, right? The yogi question. Why am I here? What am I doing? What is my purpose? What do I want? So as they're coming in with this, they're coming in to help us change our frequency. And as they came to me, and it looks just like Three Eye Atlas, the beings that used to come in that I'd see in my room, and it was like a geode, but on the inside, it's completely crystalline energy. Now, for me, when they came in, it was, what do you call it? The purple energy that comes in, amethyst. So the amethyst energy was coming in, and that purple spirituality that comes in with it. And they showed me how to turn up the dial and turn down the dial, which is interesting. So for me, it's going clockwise to turn up the dial. And if I need to turn something down, the frequency down a little bit, just turn it down counterclockwise. So it's interesting because they also talk about this. They've shown me the same thing for time travel and moving forward on a different density or a different timeline, which time travel, I mean, scientists are talking about it quite a bit right now. So pretty simple, right? Pretty different, but pretty simple. So going forward, clockwise, going counterclockwise in the past. So, and there might be times that we want to go in our past and heal a few things, change a few things for the densities that we're on. Excuse me. Sorry. One of my old teachers used to say, when your co-pilot comes in, then your nose starts running. So it certainly does for me. Anyway, I just want to make sure that you guys know that I believe this energy is coming in to help us to adapt to the new energy that's coming in. And I believe that it's the crystalline energy. And I also think that they're here to help the new kids that are coming in and the old kids, like a lot of us that have been here on the planet. And we're ready to change that density. So a lot of light workers here that are here to help with this and hold space for others as they change their density. So yeah, you might be feeling like the energy is just crazy right now, right? And there might even be things in your home, your car, your appliances, different things that are, all of a sudden getting fried out of nowhere. So just kind of watch things. And they're also showing me to witness is really, really important right now. If you go into something and you feel fear, witness it. Like, don't stuff it down, because there's lots of things that we may have stuffed down inside us that we may have disassociated with, the old ways. And some things we've blamed others for. That's another huge thing right now, is blaming others. So, we're just taught that by society, right? That we're, it's their fault that this happened to me. And not necessarily that we're victims, but that these people hurt us. So what happens if we change that story? What if we witness that story in a different way and say, yeah, they're doing that. I can see that, and I can love them where they're at. I don't have to judge them. I don't have to love what they're doing, but I can love them where they're at. And particularly if it's somebody that hurt you, someone that you do love or you did love, it's a very interesting thing. What is your story if you're no longer hanging on to that, if it's no longer pulling at your heart? And that's turning up that energy. So it's kind of like a ho'oponopono prayer where you say, I love you. Please forgive me. I forgive you. Thank you. So, and that's a state of grace, isn't it? And that's all about Thanksgiving, a state of grace. So wherever you can, try to look at old ways if they come up. And I call these FGOs, having growth opportunities on my channel. And so just recognizing that sometimes these things will come up, and kind of witness them, because we're all being called to kind of witness the old things and really changing our story and turning up the dial right now. And you know what? If you have to go to sleep or something, if you need to rest, turn back the dial a little bit. You are right where you're supposed to be. And nobody gets left behind either. So that's another thing that they're being really firm about right now. You're not being left behind. You don't have to push on the gas all the time. You don't have to feel like, oh my God, I have to listen to this teacher and that teacher and get this certification and get this past life reading. I mean, more power to you if that's what you want to do. But understand that there's no rush in this. Be at peace, because this is coming in. And you don't have to jump up and grab it. It's coming to you, and it's for you. This is something for your benefit that's coming, I believe. So we're all going to perceive this in a different manner. And if you don't perceive it that way or this way, that's okay. That's no problem. Because let me know. You might teach me something about it. And like my dog, Tyler, he's my guardian. He's always, there he is, always taking care of us. So, and there's a reason for that. And he perceives trouble. And so he takes care of us if he sees somebody walking by the house. So just be aware that sometimes we're going to be upset about things on the planet. And that's going to happen. But then go into your heart and love yourself, love everyone else on the planet as they are light beings, not what they're doing. Okay, I don't know if that made enough sense. Also, the 3-eye atlas I get is here to help us. I don't know if they're going to touch down. I don't know if we passed that test yet, but I do believe that they're coming pretty soon. They're going to touch down, and maybe not all of us will see it, and it's okay if you don't see it, but you're going to know that it changes the frequency. And I think there's already people that are going inside it. So there are people that are in there right now, human beings in our species that are in there. So that's okay. And this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened many, many times. This is the first time I think that as a planet, we are aware of it. Now, the other thing is there's a lot of crystalline energy within the earth. Gaia is filled with crystalline energy. The crystals of Atlantis, the Lemurian crystals, Aztecs, there's so much energy inside of Gaia, and she is beaming. I mean, her light is just shining right now. So this is another way that we can tune up. So of course you're going to have trouble sleeping, perhaps, or of course you're going to feel you're going to start looking at things in a different way, and this might make you a little sad at times. And so I'm inviting you to witness this change and watch it, and really look at your heart. How do I feel about this? And if you feel scared about it, don't stuff it. Say, that's interesting. What do I fear? And if it's not something in the present, right here in front of us, then we're okay. Like, we can worry about the future, but that's just giving worry and fear energy. And we can worry about the past, but that's just giving worry and fear energy as well. Pulling that forward and getting stuck, right? So instead, we want to be centered right here and acknowledging, what do I want? Who am I? Why am I here? Another great question that's going to help with that is, what am I grateful for? And which is perfect for Thanksgiving. So when we look at what we're grateful for, it raises our vibration immediately. So just understanding that, you can raise your vibration, bam, just thinking, what am I grateful for? And that kind of brings a smile into your heart space, doesn't it? There's something else that I want to talk about, and then I'll skedaddle, is taking care of yourself right now. Like Tyler's trying to take care of all of us at this moment, taking care of the house, making sure that you're taking care of your physical form. What kind of a gift can you give yourself today? Can you take a bath? Would that be a gift to you? Going to a yoga class, taking a walk, drawing, listening to beautiful music in the mornings. Any kind of a gift that you can give yourself, and acknowledging that you deserve it. Lots of self-care coming in right now. Really, really important. So, there's going to be times that you're going to want to just lay low. And there'll be other times that you want to go out and be with the group. And sometimes that's going to be here on YouTube. That's fine. Sometimes that might be at your local yoga place, or if you're into religion or a place of worship, it might be something to do with that, or it might be just go to the woods, right? Go to a concert. But do something that makes your heart happy, because we are just kids playing here. We really are. And they're just here to have us turn up the dial a little bit, I believe. So that might be simplistic, but in essence, we're just here to shine light on the planet, make changes, experience it, witness it, and be thankful. All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to all. This is just the energy that I'm seeing with Three Eye Atlas and the planet. So from the Midwest of USA, happy Thanksgiving to all, from Tyler and I and my family. Bye-bye.